On first down, Hurts. Able to hit his target well. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts, and that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll run it for the first time with Ricky Williams. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Woods. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb there to make the grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Look, we came into this with focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket, and that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Cunningham looking to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Cunningham. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he wisely will throw that one away. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Deion Sanders.
And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
a fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Craig. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Cunningham to throw. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Cunningham. Being chased, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jack Youngblood able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown! Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Hurts throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll throw now on the final play. This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Gun here. It's Cunningham. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
On first down, it's Cunningham. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. Now Cunningham. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Now Cunningham. He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Now, how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Here's a diving catch right side.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. Touchdown! Robert Woods. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back.
And got his man complete. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws, and how many times have you seen any of what we call an in-breaking route? Quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he can see.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and this will be scooped up by the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it, and an opportunity missed.
Hurts throw pulled in by Lamb.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson on for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
from the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Williams going to get it again on second down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Flush to his right. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Craig. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Operating from the gun, Henry. Flushed out right. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Back to throw again. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
It's a screen to Ricky Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Looking to throw on second down. Henry. Sanders with a catch along the sideline. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the fourth quarter. But here, it's happening early, a definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this first quarter already, and now have after that completion, they're set up first and goal.
Second and goal from the 1. Williams again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Trying the power game with Ham. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. From the gun, Henry. And it's caught. Touchdown. Lance Allworth there to make the grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They begin the drive with Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Cunningham. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, Cunningham. He finds his man, complete. That's Craig. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. On 4th down, Cunningham. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is caught by Williams. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26. They go play action here on 1st down. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This an easy one, 23-yarder. And Bullock will put this one through, and that will do it for this 1st half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back here to the 43. we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Marino on play action. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We see the first completion of the game there from the Dolphin great Dan Marino, and that never gets old.
No, it does not. In Miami, he accumulated over 61,000 yards passing, led the league 6 different times in completions. In a 17-year career, I saw every one of those years, and it feels like he led the league in completions way more than 6 times. Dan Marino had a magnificent run with the Miami Dolphins.
Marino off of play action. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Handoff comes to Peterson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Marino. He finds his man Johnson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
2nd down, Peterson again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw is Marino. Escaping the pressure right. Marino slides, and he'll have the first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They give it to Peterson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down is Marino. Flush to his right. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On now is Nick Folk in the field goal unit for the Jets. And Folk's kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. First down throw, Cunningham. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Cunningham to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Give him 7 there in the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Cunningham. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Cunningham. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Cunningham looking to throw. Moss going to have a 1st down and more. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Back to throw. Cunningham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Cunningham. Open man. There is Patterson, complete. Touchdown Raiders.
Cordero Patterson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Marino's throw complete there to Johnson.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Final play of the half. It's Marino. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now under. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. They'll roll him out right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Craig. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Cunningham. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Back to throw. Cunningham. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing, timing, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. To throw on 3rd down, Cunningham. Throw left side complete. That's Moss.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down,
Craig. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Off-play action, it's Cunningham. This one left side, caught by Patterson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They'll throw on 1st down with Marino. Now he's flushed out left. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down, Marino. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Irvin, 37 yards. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll let Peterson try and run it in. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Well, that makes this a two-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Cunningham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now, after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. From the gun, Cunningham. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Cunningham rolling to his right. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Back to throw. Cunningham looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Craig. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Looking to throw. Cunningham. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. On first down, it's Cunningham. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now. But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Keith Smith, fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. And that'll set them back 5. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First and 10, here's Murray. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Murray now on first down. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. A first carry for Najee Harris. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First down, Murray. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Here's Murray from midfield. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. They hand this off to Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Here's Harris. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Steps away. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kyle Juszczyk punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Second and 10.
Back to throw. Cunningham. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Looking to throw. Cunningham on the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
They'll look to throw again. Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Escaping the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray, he'll buy some time right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. It's caught. Beckham. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 39, Murray flush to his right. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Jack Youngblood just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. A gutsy call there. Yanks at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No. but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
From the 45 on second down, Murray, and that's incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Flushed out right. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Murray. Right side complete. That's Woods. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Now Murray. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this one is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Cunningham. They'll roll him out right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Patterson. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Jack Youngblood picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now Murray off play action. That one complete to Hill. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Play action. Now it's Murray. And the Raiders have got him. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. The Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Hands it off out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Murray. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Murray now on 1st down. Rolling to his right. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. And his throw here is incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. He finds his target, Beckham. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Here's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Murray now, 3rd and goal. That'll set him back with a loss. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
On for the extra point is Folk. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Here's Smith to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Man open left side, it's Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now Manning. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll go for it. It's Manning. Oh, what a catch by Gronkowski. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. From the 39, Manning. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. That is first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Williams. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On now is Nick Folk in the field goal unit for the Jets. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And Folk's kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, it made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to
them up 5, 1st and 15. Cunningham looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Craig.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Here's Manning to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
One of the best safeties ever, Ed Reed, in there to make the stop behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rob Gronkowski, 68 yards. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They give it to Williams, running right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0, our score. coming up in 2 minutes' time. We'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll run on first down. Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Manning. It's a screen to Ricky Williams. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Here's a diving catch right side. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Steps away to his left. And that one will fall incomplete. The clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took
a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So that now back-to-back drive, CD, that have ended with an interception.
I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Cunningham to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now Cunningham. They'll roll him out right. Open man there is Patterson, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
3rd and short, and they decided not to run for it. And he's able to escape the pressure finds a clear throwing lane outside the pocket, gets the completion, and picks up the first down.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's like fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. He finds his man complete. That's Craig. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Cunningham rolling to his right. Throw right side going to be complete to Moss. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. He finds his man complete. That's Craig. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Cunningham. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Again, it's Williams. And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Manning intercepted a third time. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. A lone second remains now in this third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And the Jets are going to get the football back. It's time to run out in this third quarter of play. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The tackle made by Benson Mayowa. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll bring up a second down. Back to throw. Cunningham. He finds his man, complete. It's Craig. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. On first down, it's Cunningham. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. On second down, here's Cunningham, escaping the pressure right. Oh, what a grab, Moss. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Ty Law. And the Jets have just about... Sewn up this football game. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he stopped immediately there. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now Manning. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. The 30. 10, 5, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught at the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. and now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First down, Brady. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second down, it's Sanders, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Flushed out right. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Now Brady. Left side here to Sanders. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make this a second down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From the gun, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line. Now they'll throw with Brady. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
And Sanders has got it complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. We're scoreless after one. Brady now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Cunningham. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down. Back to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Operating from the gun. Cunningham. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Cunningham looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. It's caught by Sanders. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Brady. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Brady's throw here pulled in by Beasley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. Zerline's kick is up and through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And now to the middle, and it's complete. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cunningham. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Cunningham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. To throw, it's Brady. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Brady now on first down. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Brady's throw there complete. And some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brady. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And that ball popped free. We could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Cunningham to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now Cunningham. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Everson Walls. And now off to the races down the right side.
Go time, baby.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense